Hey everybody, my name is BlakJak. Welcome back to Side 3, Honor Among Thieves. Last time we defeated all of Honor Among Thieves and all the challenges, got 100% throughout the entire game. And this time we're going to be showing off all the artwork, or most of the artwork, and a lot of the extra shit. So we're going to go to the beginning of the end, and we're going to go to bonus movies. That's where you're going to be seeing all your 100% bonuses from. So I'm going to stay quiet for these. So Thaddeus was like a disguise master. Interesting. These guys ate the chocolate instead of selling it. What's wrong with you, Sly? God damn it. Now we're going to be looking to some old school footage from Sucker Punch Productions. It's going to be pretty neat.
Okay, well, I guess we're here to talk about some of the earlier stuff that was produced for Sly. I'm Dev Madan, art director at Sucker Punch.
I'm Nate Fox, I'm one of the game designers.
And what we're looking at here is a level that was produced but never made it into the game.
Well, it made it into the game spiritually.
Yes, spiritually.
I mean, you can tell it's like a big, impressive kind of Riviera feel, high class, very Sly Cooper style.
Yeah, just figuring out the evolution of the gameplay between Sly 1 and Sly 2. This was what, 6 months we worked on this? 8 months?
Yeah, a shamefully long amount of time, and it didn't even make it into the game.
Yeah.
But it was sort of the conceptual building block for how we were going to construct Sly 2, which was a big departure from Sly 1. I mean,
Totally.
you can tell like it's all non-linear in how you move through this space,
Totally.
which is pretty radical shift for us. I remember in this level, we were going to have Bentley steal a giant yacht and smash it through all of these docks and eventually bash it into that large building, which was a casino, so that the Cooper gang could pull off a pretty sweet heist.
Those are the smartest guards ever.
I know. But at least they stand at attention, you know. Sly attacks them and they're there. They're very present emotionally. I love this cop boat because it features the fine Sucker Punch tradition of writing poor French on things.
10 months. So we're now back at Sly 1.
Do you read me?
Yeah, Bentley, I hear you.
I've just identified a potential problem. See that filthy game
I
over
love,
there?
you know, we kept the same Bentley from the very first just kind of voice experiment.
Okay.
But that's
This will be a
Sly.
good chance for me
Oh
to
my
bust out
gosh.
my new climb move.
Climb move.
Good
Oh,
objects,
man.
ropes and pipes.
If you ever wanted
Like
to
that
punch
ladder
a
over
character
there?
in the face more.
That will be it.
Yeah, that
Bentley's a
looks
pretty
safe enough.
interesting guy, the voice of Bentley. He's a friend of the fellow in the office. He worked in a record store down the street from me.
Yeah. Jump and hit the circle to
Be nice to go in and get a recommendation on an album.
And he ended up being the voice of Bentley.
Yeah. Well, it'll give you record recommendations in the Bentley voice.
I think you want the one 2 shelves down.
Yeah, how many times? Oh, look at the dancing cash. Yeah. Nothing says video game good times like
Dancing cash.
dancing inanimate. Well, I guess it is animate if it's dancing. But,
Oh man, even this music I remember. I can't listen to this CD anymore.
so this is the same level we were just looking at, just in a obviously much more primitive form.
Look at the animations too.
Oh yeah. Sly looks like he's got a problem.
Yeah.
What's his
Wow.
deal? If you saw somebody in real life or anything like that, what would you assume would happen to them? I'm thinking burn victim. Back injury?
Fused spine.
Fused spine? Oh, yeah.
18 months. We didn't have the cell borders on Sly.
No. Sly's cane could transform into many unique devices, including this fabulous number, which would allow you to see an invisible maze.
So amazing. So we were so abandoned in terms to put this in the game. This level went through the entire development process. Everybody in the office touched it. At least once.
Yeah. It's funny that parts of this level actually did ship in Sly 1.
Probably.
Sly versus the huge pistons. Why is Sly always evading large machine parts? If I ever get rich, I'm gonna hide all my money around huge moving parts.
With open fire pits.
Yeah, lots of fire right near my folding paper cache. Oh, check out that dynamic move. Actually, it's interesting. This is a really, really old movie, but Sly's still doing those cane swings off books.
Yeah.
Was that where you came up with the idea for the came in the first place?
No, it was more of a question mark. Actually.
Because he's a raccoon of mystery?
Mystery.
Which is clearly evident in this video. Who is that masked character swinging on the
The one
glowy?
thing that I kind of wish that we didn't get rid of was the original idea was that Sly's eyes, you should always be able to see them, even in the dark. So, like, you'll see here, when he turns around, if he ever turns around again, how his eyes pop out.
Yeah. Oh, remember that checkpoint with the Sly logo on it? We had a lot of arguments internally about whether or not there would be Sly iconography in the world that belonged to the boss.
yeah, totally.
It would feel more like stealing if you didn't run across stuff that belonged to you.
Yeah. These made it in.
I like that most of our conversations internally are about what would make it feel more like thieving or being a thief. At this point, I think we're pretty aware of what it takes to be a thief, and if we lose our jobs,
we got another line of work.
yeah, we've got it. Our second career is all lined up.
Oh, the freeze
Oh
fish.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Like it made sense that if you wanted Sly to be able to freeze things that will be recognizable.
Yeah, well, we gotta know, right?
Yeah.
Like, players
Oh,
will not know that they can freeze water, so they should
something like
need
a
something
fish.
iconic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who doesn't want to freeze a fish? Oh, the crab takes it again. And this is.
I like that we made the NPC orange, so that you can't tell from where he is on the floor.
All right.
So
Orange NPC on an orange platform. That's part of his cunning camouflage ploy.
Totally.
If anyone asked, it was completely to make the NPC look extra smart. Money popping up out of holes.
So interesting seeing the character without his self-order.
I really like that old thing where the money would fly like
Fly,
butterflies into your pack.
Yeah.
It's pretty, sort of
True.
surreal.
Yeah.
But it's,
Wording.
yeah. Didn't we have problems using green money because it wouldn't
Localization
localize into
issues, yeah.
different countries?
And
Truly illustrates a problem globally that we have different colored money. The video game industry would really benefit from one colored. Oh, the underwater approach.
yeah.
You'll notice that's the same fish that was the freeze fish. He's kept reusing them. Slap. Oh yeah, you can change the wings on the underwater vehicle to go through different openings in the cave.
Actually, if I remember correctly, Raleigh's level was supposed to entirely be underwater.
Yeah, yeah. That was gonna be our first level of the game,
Yeah.
underwater, because it was gonna be easier to do it that way.
Oh man.
Oh, very intense.
This is amazing.
This old Sly, it's good.
Was this PC? Was this on PC?
I don't know. You know, frankly, like I've blocked this Sly out of my memory. As far as I'm concerned, the Sly we know today kind of just sprang up fully formed. He's like got boxing gloves on and big clown shoes.
Clown feet.
Oh, but check it out. He's a dynamo in action. Wow, what's that up ahead? Stairs. Oh yeah. Video games are all about like fantasy fulfillment, and here we're fulfilling the fantasy of ascending a blue staircase. But watch out, kids! There's lava up ahead. You know, I never really noticed, but Sly's in a lot of caves in these demos.
All those stretch textures and careful Sly.
Yeah.
Careful Sly.
Don't trust ambiguously shaped objects. Dev, I don't know if you know it, but orange means lava.
Lava. Totally.
Lava is bad for video game characters.
In a video game? Lava
It is. At least in most video games, that's the case. However, However, in our game, we decided that it didn't hurt Sly at all.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, so he could run in lava.
Yeah.
Whereas the modern Sly, he can't swim.
Totally. But he can run in lava. It's the clown shoes.
Completely. He used to be a lot tougher.
Yeah.
Is what
he did.
this video tells me. Yeah, it's an impressionistic painting. It's a Dutch masterpiece. I kind of miss the Sucker Punch era of rolling lava rocks. I feel like that was a real staple for us.
Yeah. Not too thiefy though.
Not too thiefy, no. Oh, the big guy, the original, the progenitor. Check out that mean
I
run.
have nothing to say about that. That was brutal.
You did the mocap for that run, didn't you? Oh, here he is in his most modern form. Whereas I did the mocap for this sequence.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That looks better than the original slide
I think
model
so.
we just looked at. I kind of miss the purse though.
Really?
No, not really. Hey, still doing the hook swing. Same as way back when. Still got the giant machine parts.
Yes, yeah. In caves.
Yeah, in caves. There's a lot more catapults in the new game though
Yes.
than in past games.
It's because those environments were so big.
That's true. Environments have gotten big. Just like Monaco, really.
Monaco.
Like that was a big departure, and it really is what we're doing these days. Like this street here is just like that one in
Yep.
Monaco,
Yep.
just with significantly more gunplay. That's interesting to look at the computer monitor section of that gameplay. Is how much more abstract everything's gotten from those original kind of very linear level design. I mean, we clearly wouldn't have even thought about multiplayer. Venice is the same kind of romantic getaway Monaco was.
Monaco, yeah.
Of course, multiplayer, it's not so romantic.
No. Well, that's that. That was really painful.
I really like the. Well, we'll talk about it in a second. But let's see the ultimate music video.
Show your bling and let me shine you. We smooth. Look, see the money. You like the money, the money, the money. Let's dance! Let's dance! Yeah. Let's dance! So spicy.
Dimitri on the mic with a shout out to all my nightclub samurai.
Smooth. Keep it smooth, baby. Walk tall. Stand tall. Feel funky. Juice. Who's got the juice? Smooth. Dig the kinetic. Kinetic aesthetic. Yeah. Got to keep it smooth. Greasy sweet. Got to keep it smooth. Feel funky. Got to keep it smooth. Greasy sweet.
Freak out!
That is still the greatest music video of all time. And the last one's going to be the credits, so we're not going to watch that. But every chapter in the game, except for the hazard room, and the beginning of the end, has a concept art to be looking at for those particular levels. I always really enjoyed it when video games show us like the process of like what it was like making it and like having some like director commentary and stuff. Like I kind of wish some games nowadays still did that. Like I don't know, I can't think of one that comes out like 2020 that has done that. Like I can't think of one off the top of my head, but I kind of wish they did. Yeah, I'm just gonna be showing off some of the concept art. I'm not sure. I don't know if I show off all of it. Maybe I do. That's what the rest of the video looks like. But yeah, it's just I've always loved when we got to see like the concept art and like old footage from like the first game. You know, like that was pretty cool. I don't know. I like how they were making fun of like how lava is like normally how you like hurt the video game characters, and Sly is like immune to to lava and that shit. That was mad funny to me. It's the clown shoes. It's the clown shoes, guys. I also like that Murray is always in drag. Like he's always like one of the only characters I can think of that's always wearing some like really questionable shit. Like even Sly 4, like even after Sucker Punch was done with it, they still kept the tradition of Murray wearing women's clothing just because it's funny. It's like this really burly hippo who just puts on like a wig, or like in Sly 4 a geisha robe and face paint. It's just really odd. But we will talk about that when we get to Sly 4. Which I have no plans for at the moment. So there's that. But I do enjoy Murray. He's one of my favorite characters. I don't know. I don't really have much else to say other than the Sly Cooper series has always been a part of my life ever since I was a kid. I used to play him when I lived in my old house with my landlord, well, his son, at the very least. He had Sly 1, so I would play it at his apartment when I was young. So I kind of grew up playing Sly Cooper. So I was like, I don't know, 4 or 5. And I just kind of grew up playing it. So like I don't know. So every time I come back to these games, it's just I don't know, something about the Sly series that I will always hold near and dear to my heart. It's really cool too, because now like a lot of people who grew up playing Sly Cooper are like my age, and a lot of them are artists. They come up with like really neat shit. And I saw this like the sweater online the other day. It's like a Sly Cooper sweater, and I really wanted it. It's like $30, but it's really cool looking. I might pick it up, but not now. Not now. I gotta like buy Christmas gifts and shit for people. I still have to do. I'm so lazy. Like I don't want to go out. It's not even cold. Like it's not even that cold out. It's like 50 here. It's just like I'm lazy. I don't like leaving my house unless I have to go to like work. I'm not going to work. I'm not leaving my house. Like that's the rule set. Okay. So I thought we were gonna do the multiplayer video in this video, but we're not. I have to edit that still. Apparently, I thought I edited it a while ago. I guess I didn't. I guess I forgot to. But it's okay. It's really just me and my best friend just playing the games. I don't know if we're gonna be doing. I'll have to figure it out. How I want to record. I don't know if I want him to be in the video or not. I'll have to ask. But whatever. Not that big a deal. But yeah, so the concept art is pretty neat. Like I always like looking at the concept art, but like I don't think like unless you have like really cool shit or the game is like really fun, you shouldn't have to like go out of your way to like. Here's my 2 cents in this kind of thing. Sly 2 had a really good collectible system where you collect the boxes, you collect the bottles, and then you pick up new power-ups, and some of them are really overpowered. Sly 3 did away with the collectibles and instead did challenges. Now, the challenges aren't so bad. It's just now I'm replaying the game with slightly more difficult rule sets, albeit they're still too lenient. Like, I feel like a lot of those weren't that bad. Like, some of the time trials, fine. Like those time trials, they were like, you could do it in the time limit, but like you'd only be left with like 1 second. Some of them was like, I had more than half the fucking bar for the final gauntlet. You know what I mean? And in Sly 1, the Master Thief Sprint trials, those were for, if I'm not mistaken, that was for bonus content, wasn't it? And those were like a real challenge. Like, not only did you get something out of it for completing them, but you also, right? If I'm not mistaken, you got like an extra video at the end or something like that at Sly 1. I can't remember. I've got to re-look back at my bonus clips, my bonus video for that. I don't remember. But like, they were hard, you know, each one was difficult to do. And it was fun. Like, I kept doing them because like it was challenging. It was genuinely fun. These challenges were not. And Sly 1 had both collectibles and the challenges, so I don't see why Sly 3 couldn't have collectibles and then the challenges if you wanted to do like that. Like, have the collectibles give you power-ups and then have the challenges give you the bonus content. And then you have multiplayer on top of that. Would have been cool. I don't know. That's just my 2 cents. But you do get a lot of bonus content in this game. More than Sly 2. Sly 2 had, like, you just get the bonus footage for just beating the game, but you only get like 3 short videos. One of them was like a commercial from when around the time the game was coming out. Like a really like short 10-second clip of like a CGI, like, I can't remember what channel was that. Was that for MTV or was that VH1 or something? It was like one of the music channels, I think. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, like, I don't know. It wasn't like, oh, look at this cool shit from like Sly 1 that we dug up and found. Old footage, game test footage. Old models and shit. Like, look how much Sly has progressed throughout the years. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like that. It's like, oh, here's this cool commercial that we once aired. Which is still really neat. It's just, I don't know. I still like the concept art. The concept art is really neat. But we're almost done with it. We're on Dead Man? Yeah, we're on Dead Man. Oh, that's really neat. I kind of wish I could draw like halfway this decently. I was talking to like Full Sail representatives and they're like, yeah, we have game art programs. You're like, awesome. I would love to do that. I'm like, I'm not creative. I'm not that creative. I'm a shitty artist. Yeah. I just kind of wish like Sly 3 had more. I feel like I would have more fun with this game if I had more collectibles to it. Like, they streamlined a lot of the mechanics, which I love. This is probably the best Sly has played. Even in Sly 3, like in Sly 4, like Sly 3 has better controls in my opinion for Sly at the very least than in Sly 4, because it just feels more fluid. Like in Sly 4, he feels more stilted, like especially when he does like his Ninja Spire jump or the rail run, like the jump into circle button moves. It feels very automatic. Like, it doesn't feel like Sly has the momentum to, like, he doesn't feel floaty when doing. He kind of feels like a robot. I don't know. But again, we'll get there when we get there. I have a lot to say about Sly 4. When I get to that review, whenever I get to that review, ooh, I have a lot to say about Sly 4. My next project, which again has been recorded since like March, May, June, maybe even early. No, because I was still working. Holy shit. No, I've had this shit recorded for a while now, since like March, April is when I started recording my next playthrough, and like I was like already always almost like halfway done with that shit too. That's the fun. That's the crazy part. That's how long it's taken me to actually get this review out. And it's gonna be a short review too. It's not gonna be like more than maybe 15 minutes, probably. I don't know, something like that. And it's been oh my god. And I still haven't even edited that. Oh my god, it's okay. It's cause like I decided to do like a really dumb idea for that review. I was like, how funny would it be if I did this? My friends were like, do it. And I was like, no. And they're like, yes. And I ran it by my coworkers, and they're like, dude, that sounds retarded. And I'm like, I know. They're like, you should do it. And I'm like, I should. So I got a bunch of positive feedback for my really dumb idea. So I did it. And I got like a friend's help. Like a friend of mine from way back when, from like high school, to help me with the video. But she got really busy with her job and you know, COVID and everything. Like, she's been like tearing people down and shit. So like she's been really I don't want to say lazy, but she's been really like depressed lately. So like she hasn't had like motivation to do anything. So it's like I was paying her to help me with it too. Don't think like I didn't ask someone to help me with the video and like not get some compensation for it. Like I was paying her to help me out. But yeah. It just took way longer than expected. It was like August. Like I had the review written, I just needed it to, you know, I needed the help, and that took like about a month and a half, I think, for her to help. But yeah. I'm halfway tempted to post that whole review. It's like a 4 or 5 hour recording session of that review to my old YouTube channel, just as like an archive. But like I said some really stupid shit like in between each of the lines that I may regret later in life. But yeah, that's all the concept art in Sly 3. Next up, it's going to be the multiplayer video. With me and a friend. I just still don't know how I'm going to handle that. Give it a few days. Think about it. He's actually not around anymore. He went down to California. So like I won't be able to get in contact with him until he gets back from his trip. So that should be interesting. But yeah. Yeah, that does it for Sly 3, Honor Among Thieves. Last up, it's going to be the multiplayer video. And my next project. I will leave you guys off here though with one more thing. After the next project, I have 2 games in mind. I'm thinking it's True Crime Streets of New York. I think that's the first one in the series. I'm thinking either doing that game or doing Avatar: The Last Airbender. I don't know which one I want to do. You know, like, I don't know. So New York came out in 2005. LA came out in 2006. So we're gonna do. So it's Streets of LA. So I don't know if I want to do Streets of LA or if I want to do Avatar: The Last Airbender for PS2. Both for PS2. I really like the Avatar series. It's been really trending lately, at least as of the summer. So I don't know. It's up to you guys. I remember it not being a very good game. So I don't remember. I haven't played in years. I have all the Avatar games for PS2, so I can definitely do that eventually. But Streets of LA or Avatar, you guys decide in the comments below, and I will see y'all in the next project. Jane.